New in iOS 26, the web view comes straight into SwiftUI. You give it a web page, an observable model, so the title, the load progress, and the address all flow from the page itself, with no UI kit wrapper and no delegates. To put it to work, we'll build an in-app browser inside a transit app, from an empty file. Every in-app browser starts with what it shows. So we define a notice, the transit line, a headline, the real bulletin address, and the bulletin body as a small self-contained web page. Keeping the page text in the model means it loads instantly with no network and the view stays clean. First, the app shell, a navigation stack with the service notice you'd tap in a transit app. We make the card a navigation link, so tapping it pushes to a reader screen where the bulletin opens inside the app instead of throwing you out to the browser. Here's the new piece in iOS 26. In its own reader screen, the one the card pushes to, we import WebKit, hold a web page in state, and hand it to a web view. The web page is the model, it does the loading and tracks the state. The web view just shows it. Right now it's blank because we haven't told the page what to load. Now we load. We ask the page to load our bulletin as local web content and give it the real address as a base, so any links resolve correctly. The page renders instantly because the content travels with the app. This is also how you'd show offline help or terms you ship in the bundle. Because the page is observable, the Chrome can follow it. We point the navigation title straight at the page's own title, so the bar reads whatever the loaded content says it is. No copying, no syncing, the page reports, the bar updates. Loading should feel like loading. The page hands us an estimated progress from 0 to 1, so we drive a thin bar with it, tucked under the title in the safe area. Watch it sweep across as the bulletin comes in, that's the page's real progress. We also know when it finishes. The page tells us whether it's loading, so we fade the bar out once it's done and add a reload button that stays disabled while a load is in flight. The Chrome reflects the exact state of the page at every moment. Last observable, the address. We pull the host out of the page's current URL and show it as a small locked chip in the bar, so people can see they're really on the transit agency's site. The back button already takes them home to the notices list. And here it is, end to end. Tap the notice, the reader pushes in, the bulletin loads in place, the bar sweeps, and the title and host fill in from the page itself. One last touch, a share button built from the page's own URL, so anyone can pass the bulletin along. A real in-app browser, a web view, and a web page on a pushed screen, all driven by the page's own state. If you want the complete project, it's on Patreon, and the link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.